and it's headed into the goal mouth. Mullin can't win it. It's cleared. McLean flicks it into the goal mouth, and it'll be hacked away by Clara. And that is the final whistle. And wow, that wasn't bad, was it? That what a performance by Wrexham in the second half, particularly. But overall, 1-1 the final score. Brilliant stuff.
I tell you what, that's the best Wrexham performance I've seen in a long time. I thought every single player in that red shirt on that pitch was absolutely phenomenal, particularly in that second half, like you say, Mark. You know, we really, I mean, you wouldn't think that's a Birmingham City side of the quality that they have. I mean, I know they've got players out, players of real good quality, but still, that was unbelievable. I think, you know, the biggest credit you can give to them boys is we're probably all a bit disappointed we've only come away with 1 point. But what a performance, what something amazing to build on now going into the rest of the season. And wow, I mean, they've really set the standard with that second half.
Yeah, it'll really give them a boost, I think, for to kick on now for the rest of the season, especially if we can get a couple of bring a couple of players in over the next 5 or 6 days. But that is a real standard setter. They were brilliant in that second half. Birmingham on the ropes. They didn't really know how to go about playing or getting back into the game. They were happy to take a point, and Wrexham so unlucky from set pieces to not come away with all 3 points. But that's how to play football, and that is a real bounce back from last Thursday, and it's a real pointer to say, yeah, we're right in the hunt here, and we can get up automatic if we can play like that every week.
Yeah, absolutely tremendous stuff from Wrexham. That is Andy and Mia now going down to report on Wrexham's YouTube channel, but the Wrexham players are getting a terrific ovation as they walk around the pitch. Superb performance by Wrexham. There was an edgy, nervous air about the racecourse before the game. There isn't now. I'll tell you what, because Wrexham have really gone at Birmingham and put in a superb performance. The Birmingham players applauded their fans too. The Wrexham took the lead through a fine strike by Ollie Rathbone. Birmingham, I thought, should have had a penalty, to be honest, in the 4th minute, handball by Dan Scarr. And they played very well in the first half. They got themselves their equaliser as well. Alfie May with a close range finish from a set piece. And with the better side in the first half, played a lot of good football, had a lot of possession, but Wrexham were competitive. Certainly were more aggressive than they were when we played at St Andrews earlier this season. And then in the second half, wow, we really tore at them. It was fantastic to watch. Wrexham really put on a show. Terrific heart from Wrexham. Dobson and Rathbone's energy, I can't single them out. In the second half, Wrexham were just intense. They were aggressive, they were superb off the ball and on the ball, and so much pressure. Magnificent save by Astle from a header by McLean from a Toro corner. From the net resulting corner, there was a ludicrous goal-mouth scramble that somehow didn't quite go in. Wrexham had a good shout for a penalty as well, Fletcher being pushed off the ball, and really went at Birmingham. Birmingham bringing on defences, substitutions, bringing on Jukiewicz to add height, defending set pieces, rather than to use him going up front. They were digging in, and at the end, when Birmingham got the ball, well, they just didn't use it. They weren't looking to go forwards. That's how much we'd hurt them. They were just looking to keep the ball and run the clock down. It was absolutely tremendous, that from Wrexham. Absolutely superb. And Wrexham, well, anybody had doubts after the Shrewsbury game? I don't think we really need to have too much doubt about the quality of this Wrexham side. Just looking at the stats as well. 13 shots by Wrexham, 7 by Birmingham, 7 on target by Wrexham, 1 by Birmingham, the goal. I mean, that tells you a lot. But that second half was magnificent. 48 clearances by Birmingham. I bet a lot of them were in the second half. That was exhilarating, inspiring and spectacular. And Wrexham have just got to be delighted with that. A tremendous performance, a tremendous way to bounce back from that. Shrewsbury disappointed. And well, we've shown we can more than live with the strongest sides in this division. Tremendous stuff. Maybe you can join Andy and me now in the post-match report on Wrexham's YouTube channel. You can also listen out for a quick Terminal, which will be coming up later, and the full Final Whistle podcast, where I can go into the game in a bit of detail. But I tell you what, that was high quality, and that should put a spring in every Wrexham step tomorrow. With the final score of Wrexham 1, Birmingham City 1. We've been Mark Griffiths, Andy Morrell and Mia Roberts from Wrexham AFC.